So you've got yourself a nice date, but now you need to look and smell the part, and thankfully I can help you guys out in the smell department. So here are 9 incredibly sexy fragrances that you must wear on your next date. So the first fragrance on the list is an incredibly sexy but versatile fragrance, which is Dolce Gabbana The King. Now this is a fragrance that I could see someone from the cast of Love Island, for example Tommy Fury, taking this one because it's so sexy and versatile. It's a Mediterranean woody aromatic fragrance with notes of Sicilian lemon, geranium, patchouli and a bunch of other notes as well. And what you get is a fragrance that has been created to just smell great in any occasion, and definitely because of how sexy it is, because it is quite a masculine fragrance, it will definitely hit hard on dates, and one that I'd recommend you guys to check out if you're quite a young person and just wants a nice youthful fragrance. So that's number 1 on the list. Next up, if you're a mysterious person, then I definitely recommend Issey Miyake L'Odyssée pour Homme Intense, because this is a mysterious fragrance. Think smoky, neon, industrial, just very, very mysterious, and if that's the vibe you're going for in your dates or as a person, then definitely pick this one up guys, because it's so sexy and it's quite unique as well compared to the rest of the list, and it's quite affordable as well, with notes of tangerine, yuzu, sandalwood, vetiver and a tobacco amber accord. It definitely stands out. So if you guys want to have that cyberpunk aesthetic, then Issey Miyake pour Homme L'Odyssée Intense is a great pick. Next up is a staple in anybody's collection, and it is Versace Eros. Eros is the god of love, so there's no question as to why this is on this date night fragrance list. I've got a big 200 ml bottle, which is actually my second because it is a tried and tested date night clubbing fragrance. And the reason I say that is because it just smells so incredibly sexy, and almost every single person that has smelled this on me has had positive things to say about it, and myself. It's a very loud and projecting fragrance with notes of oak moss, mint, vanilla, clary sage and tonka bean, and so many other notes that makes this incredible juice. Some people call this the slutty man fragrance because it is so overtly sexy. So if you do have those certain intentions and you're not afraid to show it, definitely go for Eros. It is an absolute killer as well in the date department. So next up is a fragrance that I've done a video on recently, which is Givenchy Pi. Now this is a massive compliment getting fragrance in my opinion, and it has shown me a lot of success in the women department lately, and the reason why is because it's got such a delicious fragrance list. It's a woody aromatic fragrance with notes of amber, vanilla and almonds, and pine needle as well to make that woody note. It just plays right to the noses of women for some reason, and they just seem to be drawn when I wear this fragrance. So I think it's definitely a great pick if you're going to go on a date. It's 25 years old and the scent still works nowadays, so it's quite a timeless DNA and quite unique as well nowadays, so definitely one to pick up for your next date. The next fragrance is Prada Luna Rossa Black, which is a very sophisticated, sexy and slightly mysterious fragrance that you should wear on your next date. It's got notes of bergamot, pink pepper, which is a massive compliment getting note that I've seen in a lot of other fragrances, as well as coumarin, which is another sexy aphrodisiac fragrance note. And because it is quite a seductive fragrance as well, it works really well on dates, and especially in quite intimate settings. If for example you're at a dinner, the lights are off, there's a candle lit, I could see this one being quite a nice fragrance to pair with that setting. It's quite a seductive fragrance and one that I'd recommend you guys to check out before your next date. If I had to buy only one fragrance on the list, it would need to be Dior Homme Intense. This Tuscan iris and amber fragrance is so sophisticated, luxurious, rich, masculine and mature that it will definitely make you stand out in terms of all the other fragrances that other people are wearing. It gives you such a sophisticated and rich aroma that will definitely help in your date. It's a high status fragrance in my opinion, and with an eau de parfum concentration that is quite strong in my experience, your date will definitely pick up hints of it in the air when you wear it. It will give you a sophisticated aroma and definitely play into your hands on your date. So one that I definitely recommend picking up on, and if I had to pick only one out of the whole list, Dior Homme Intense is the way to go in my opinion. So next up is one of my all-time greats when it comes to fragrances that women have been attracted to on me, and it is Comme de Garsons Floriental. It's an oriental, spicy, amber, plum-based fragrance, so quite a unique composition, and it always seems to get me compliments from people that are usually my type, so I always do wear this fragrance usually when I go out on dates. It's a fragrance that I reach to with no hesitations, and I think it's quite underrated as well in the fragrance community when it comes to date night fragrances. So definitely one to check out if you want to smell 100% unique, because I doubt your date's exes has been wearing this fragrance in the past. So Floriental by Comme de Garsons is definitely approved by myself, and I definitely recommend you guys to check it out as well. Next up is a staple in everybody's collection, and it is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. One of the all-time great fragrances that has came out. This is a fragrance that I could picture James Bond wearing because it is so versatile and charming and sexy, and I think it plays so well in everybody's favours, especially on dates, but even just out and about casually. So if you could only buy one fragrance in general for absolutely everything, Bleu de Chanel is the way to go, and it will definitely carry you through your dates as well. And finally, one of the kings and legends in the fragrance community, which is Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme, because it made the notes of lavender, cedar, coumarin and black pepper famous and incredibly seductive. This is another all-time great in terms of date night fragrances, and so incredibly seductive and mysterious. If you spray this one before you get on your date, trust me guys, it is absolutely next level, and it definitely works incredibly well and shines in the date department. So guys, that is all from today's video. Let me know down in the comments down below what you think of these incredibly sexy date night fragrances. If I've missed any, and that is your number one choice of course, let me know in the comments down below as well. Like the video if you have, subscribe if you're new to the channel and want more fragrance, style, fashion and watch content, and I'll catch you guys next time.